welcome to Craniofacial Acceptance Month. All through September, I will be doing videos on all things to do with craniofacial syndromes and tips and strategies and stories from my own life. Now, if you haven't seen the introduction, please go back and see it, and that way you'll get to know who I am. Well, today I want to talk about acceptance, because the theme for this year is I accept me, I accept you. So I want to begin with I accept me. Now, if I'm accepting me, that means I have self-acceptance. But what do you think that means? When someone says to have self-acceptance, what do they mean by that? Well, if we look up the definition and we research it, it's being happy and coming to terms with how we are. We're accepting, we're going, yeah, okay, this is me, and that's okay. I can deal with that. And it's looking at the whole person, accepting and being okay with the good qualities and even the bad qualities. Now, this month we're talking about craniofacial syndromes and the face and the skull. Accepting that one has a facial difference can actually be really hard. Now, I can tell you that because from personal experience, I grew up with a craniofacial syndrome and I hated my face. Even after I had reconstructive surgeries, I hated my face. And the issue with craniofacial syndromes is you can't hide your face. I know in the book Wonder, Oggy wore a helmet, but for most of us, that's not a practical thing to do. We can try and put a scarf over our face or something, but generally our face is our self-identity. And if we're having negative comments made about us, we're being criticized, we're being judged based on our face, which we can't change, or we might be able to change a little bit through surgeries depending on what they are, but usually surgeries are for a medical purpose, not for an aesthetic purpose. What do we do? How do we accept that? I want to tell you a little story about myself. When I was in primary school, I was bullied physically, emotionally, psychologically. Googly eyes, for all those sort of Frankenstein, Elephant Man were the current names of the day that I was called daily. I was also pushed over, hurt, ostracized, rejected, all those things. And I'm sure there are people out there who can totally identify with that. It was hard. And there was a girl in my class called Lisa Teasdale. And I always looked at her. And as a little girl, I would look at Lisa and I would think, you're so beautiful. I'm sure you are how I would look if I wasn't born with Crouzon syndrome. Now, of course, she never knew that that was how I felt about her. But I idolized her face. I just thought she was so pretty and gorgeous. And I was angry that I was born with this craniofacial syndrome, whereas I could have looked like Lisa. Now, over time, it's taken a very long time for me to find self-acceptance, to accept this is my face. Yeah, I'm not entirely happy with it. It's not symmetrical. And I think that is often the issue with craniofacial syndromes and facial differences in general, is we do not have a symmetrical face. And that's what people are used to looking at. So my tip for you today is to go look at yourself in the mirror and go, well, this is the face I have. I can't do anything about it. Maybe I can apply some makeup or something to make myself feel better about my face. But I have to accept it. I have to be okay with it. I have to let those negative feelings go, because otherwise you're going to carry them like like a sack of potatoes. You're going to carry them throughout your life, and they are going to affect your self-confidence and your feelings of self-worth. Well, I hope that's helped someone today, and I will be back next time with another tip for Craniofacial Acceptance Month. My name is Jenny Woolsey. I'm an author, speaker, teacher, and artist on difference, disability, and mental well-being. Have a great day, everyone.